Hey all, welcome back. So I came across this clip that I wanted to share with you, and then I had some thoughts and questions actually for the rest of you as to what you think about this. So first, as you can see, this is on a bad performance, let's say, by a home plate umpire. I mean, those are not really not really very close. I know that the technology on the what we see on the screen isn't always accurate, but those I think it's pretty obvious even without it, those were definitely not strikes. See it a lot in baseball. And what it got me thinking about, and I'm curious what you all think, is the role of technology in sports, where we should use it, where we shouldn't. I think we all agree that there are way too many times where one, bad calls, obvious bad calls decide games, but also where the delay in a game because of the process, whether it's the NFL or NBA, I think they're the worst. Major League Baseball is getting a little out of control sometimes too. It's just you almost would rather have a bad call because of the amount of time they take to get it correct, and then they don't even always get it correct. VAR, which is the replay system used at the highest levels in soccer, it's it's makes things worse just as often as it fixes something. I mean, I think when it's technology is used for, say, goals or offside in soccer, it works great. When it gets into other things, whether there's a penalty or a handball, they take forever. They still don't always get the calls right. And then you have examples like, and this is what this one made me think of. You have examples like tennis, where because of the technology and what it's for and how it's used, it's great. The players get, I forget the number, 3 or 5 challenges per set on line calls, and it takes like 5 seconds for the replay and the technology they use to show the ball whether it was in, whether it was out, and then they move on, and it's fantastic. And so I'm wondering with baseball, are we at that position with balls and strikes now? Obviously, in tennis, it's on challenges, although they do get a good number, which I think is great because again, it happens so quickly and you know for sure right call, wrong call. Where we see with replays on fouls and completed passes and things like that, they still don't necessarily get it right because there's always a little judgment in there. But for something like balls and strikes, I know it's every single pitch as opposed to like a challenge in tennis. But if the technology can be correct every single pitch, do we want to go that route? I mean, it seems so instantaneous that you still need the home plate ump for other reasons, obviously, but we don't even necessarily have to know it's being used, right? If you have the technology, it goes in the ump's ear. There might be like a half-second delay before he puts his hand out for a strike. He obviously doesn't do anything on a ball other than say it. So it really wouldn't be necessarily obvious or disruptive to us as fans. So just some thoughts on the idea because I think we all agree. I know a lot of us would be purists and say, well, mistakes are part of the game. We don't want technology to replace. But on the other hand, when it's something that can be non-disruptive in a sporting event and you're going to get the correct call, is that something that we want to see? Curious your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you've been liking the early videos I'm doing at the start of this channel. I really would appreciate it, and I will talk to you later.